So it's like a Montessori way of learning letter sounds, or letters. So you have the child trace and pronounce it, so k, k, and they learn 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 letters at a time, and then they go through all the groups of letters, and eventually learn all the letter sounds, and then eventually can use them to spell out words. So that is part it's literally just like, I don't know if I can get it. I'll show you the back. Like this, so they can cut out shapes and stuff, just like scissor practice. It's kind of fun for them too. I don't know what this guy's doing here, but we've just let him live here. He's a toy of my oldest's. I can't tell you what it's from. Probably Halo or something. That would make me annoyed, but that's okay, whatever. I'm gonna move him over here. He can guard the science book. This is the same thing as these letter boards, except numbers. It's the same thing where it's like a sandpaper material, and it's like sensory, they feel it. And there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Here's some books for school. We don't use all of these right now. Some of them, like this is a pre-K workbook that we let my 4-year-old use. Another scissor cutting book. This is like pencil control, so it's just like tracing shapes and letters and numbers for my 4-year-old. This was the last Hooked on Phonics that my 7-year-old did, so he finished like the whole Hooked on Phonics course. So we actually should put that back in storage, but before we got his actual reading book, like official like grammar book for the year, we had him go back and redo some of these lessons just to refresh. And then we got these Bob books for practicing. I'm sorry, I'm hitting the cord. We got these Bob books for practicing, but then once his reading book came in, I'm forgetting the name of the subject. We haven't released them. But here's his math book, MATH2. So he's basically in 2nd grade. So he uses this 2nd grade math book. And it comes with a math box with like things to make it more hands-on, with like activities for learning. And then this is my preschooler's math book. MATHK. And he is obsessed with math. He'll do like, we have to like stop him. He would do like 10 lessons a day if we let him keep going, but we just don't have time for that. And then he has a little math book too. These are so cute, so cute, so cute. I'll show you this. So this is like a similar, this is like kind of what a math book, the math box is like. It has like counting sticks to be hands-on. We haven't used this yet. It's like a little person, little cars, with these little dice with like the symbols and numbers. So the other math book's kind of similar as well. Math box, excuse me, but like more stuff. So there's like dollars and little clocks and coins and stuff more appropriate for this grade. This is the actual science book you don't have to have so much pressure. This is just all part of his language arts book. So there's booster cards, and then I'm not gonna get those out, but those are like short story books that we read with him. There's like a parent page and then a kid page, and you go back and forth. It's kind of nice. This is another bin of school stuff that I don't really get into, so this pencil shouldn't be here. Oops. Okay, so these are little whiteboards. I actually just got these for our most recent car trip, and they didn't use them at all, but we could use them for school. Here's a drawing. I don't know. Anyways, there's like, this is just like random stuff we don't get out too often. So there's tracing things. There's what's this called? I don't know. It's like a little science book that's like interactive with Velcro. This, which I never use. These are newspapers for arts and crafts, and then these are binders. So I prepared binders last year because it was our first year homeschooling, because I wasn't sure what would be required by the state. The state we came from required a portfolio at the end of the year. And so like you had to track stuff all year. So I started doing that, and then I kind of quit. They didn't end up needing me to provide anything, so it's okay. Like, we have stuff, we just don't have it organized. So I was starting to organize throughout the year, just in case, like to save myself work later, but I didn't end up needing to. Anyways, this is just like blank, empty folders in case we ever need them. And I want to say something because I know someone was like, oh, I'm thinking about homeschooling. I'd love if you talked more about it. I want you to know that, like, this has been a slow collection. All this crap is like, my oldest is gonna be eight in a few months. So this is like a very slow accumulation and collection of things. You're not like expected to just like get all this shit right up front, you know? Like, you'll figure out what you want or what you need. Just don't stress yourself out over it, you know? That's like the point. To me, the point of homeschooling is like to take the stress off of learning and like to be able to cater to your child. So like, these books might not work for your child, you know? But this has just been like slowly accumulated over years. You know, I have 3 kids now, so we have a lot of crap and a lot of stuff I've like had to get rid of and weed through. And it's just very slowly over time become this collection, if you will. I'm just saying that because I feel like if I looked at this like when my oldest was like even just a few years ago, I'd be like, wow, that's a lot of stuff, or how did she know what to get? And it honestly was just very slow over time. This is a sketchbook. My kids love to sketch. They love to sketch just on their own, just draw whatever. So we have like a million of these. I have 1, 2, I think there's 2 more in the other room, big ones, and then I have 3 small ones, and then in our garage are like completely full. I swear probably at least 10 more of these. Alright, here's a pencil sharpener. So these are all of, not all, but a lot of, oh yeah, like the pencils are missing. The pencil boxes on the kitchen table with other sketchbooks because they were sketching. But I have like crayons, which never get used. My kids hate crayons. They want like colored pencils, which is what this is. I think I have 2 boxes. I think I have 2 boxes. Yeah, there's colored pencils, markers. I try to keep those away, and then crayons that like don't get used at all. These are mostly all coloring This was a hand-me-down. It's so cute. You take these little cars, excuse me, and then they like roll down. Here are some puzzles. Melissa and Doug puzzles and other ones. I really hope that I'm not hitting the cord too much, and I'm super sorry if I am. So this dresser thing has 3 cubbies. So this has canvas, which we don't really use because we don't really paint, but it has canvas, daily schedule that we don't use right now, but maybe we'll get that back out. And this is a bag of like car toys, like activities for the car that they can have. I just have it like all together. There's mazes and car bingo and like magnetic toys, and I usually have the iPads in there because we use them for road trips, so I can just grab that bag if we're going to be in the car for a while for the kids. This is like honestly miscellaneous. This is a rug. What do you call that? A rug mat or whatever. It's supposed to go under this, but I haven't put it out yet. I'd have to cut it to size. This is sewing kits for my oldest. He wanted to learn how to sew, so I got him this for Christmas. This is one of those things where you put the rockets on, you like jump on the bottom and it shoots the rocket up. This is a puzzle, and these both are doctor's kits. like to do is slide this over and then put the whiteboard here. Like hang it, and then maybe put that under there. We eventually want to get a desk for my second grader, but there are desks that match this, but I got this on such a discount that I wasn't thinking about that. So now when I look at matching furniture, it's really expensive. So I don't know if we'll get a desk that's just different or matching all these toys. But this I got on the side of the road, and the kids play on it all the time, so that's nice.